What's up guys, down in the barn, it's deadlift and back day. Just warming up, so you'll see me do some of my big three exercises for my back. Stabilise that lumbar spine as much as possible, get me primed for the session. Then I'll be doing some uneven, like unloaded or unbalanced RDLs, just with a 10 kilo plate on one side. I found this is also a good little kind of warm up and stabilisation. Bit of soft tissue work with the gun, and then we're good to crack on. So we've got some fours today, working up to a top set, and then some back offs, some pause deadlifts, they're making a return for this phase, and then some pull down, seated row, single arm row, and some shrugs. So quite a back heavy session. So we're using the stiff bar here. It's like an IPF standard bar, a little bit thicker. It's about 29 mil. Not as much flex as the deadlift bar, but it's just kind of what I'm using in the off season now. Kind of better replicates the axle. Also just makes it a little bit tougher of a pull off the floor. No suits, just kind of straps and a belt for this period, so focus on that raw strength. Oh! Yes! Oh! Ah!
Go in, bros, go in! Get up! Come on, squeeze up!
Woo! That's a wake up. So we just watched that lift back there, you know, the 357, and it shows the virtues of, you know, training raw and in a suit, because you can see I've been in the suit for a while now, most of the year, and you can see my legs popping first, you know. That's because I'm used to the speed off the floor coming from the suit, and I'm taking over around kind of just below the knee. Without the suit, a lot harder off the floor, and so my hips are shooting a little bit early, and I'm kind of rocking forward. So this is the reason why I'm putting this back in, you know, the raw work back in, because for certain events, especially for deadlift for reps, I truly believe that going without the suit is better for me. So I need to be ready for that, and also I need to build that raw power that when I use the suit again, I've got that pop and the strength of the floor that I developed with the stiff bar and those suits. So yeah, important for you guys out there, don't get too dependent on your suits. Make sure you're training raw and just use the suit for prep up until the contest, but the big difference between raw pulls and suited pulls.
All right, boys, now watch how this is done. The key is to put it all in your groin and your back. Take your legs totally out of the equation. Lift with your lower back in a jerking, twisting motion. Ah!
Peter!
Oh, my God. Call an ambulance.
Did it again on the second round. Had to really force myself to push my hips down a bit more.
Alright, strong.
Alright, so deadlift's done. Moving on to accessory work now. So I've got 4 back exercises to do. All of them are just going to be kind of 2 work sets. So I do a couple of warm-ups, work up to that top set, which will be a heavy set for some reps, usually aiming between like 6 to 10. Then I'll do a back off set where I'm doing some higher reps, 12 plus. Just making sure I'm working across all the different rep schemes here. But it's always that one set at each kind of intensity to failure, which is kind of the key for me for doing some muscle tissue, is make sure we're taking the muscle to failure. So we've got these pull downs, we've got some seated row, single arm dumbbell row, and then some shrugs to finish. Honestly guys, this is literally the best bit of kit I bought for in here, Like, after doing heavy deadlifts, to have to do like a barbell variation on like a row or something, or a heavy pull up or something would be a nightmare, after all that volume we did on the pulls. So having a seated row, cable pull down, just takes a lot of pressure off my joints, a lot of pressure off my lower back. So I can really target my lats a lot more. And like Andy Bolton, I remember we did a conference together, and he always said he used to do all his assistants work sitting down, just save his energy, So yeah, if it's good enough for Andy, then it's good enough for me. So I like to do my shrugs a little bit different. I'll do like a shrug kind of row. Just trying to basically retract my scapula a bit more. Yes, I'm trying to kind of target the trapezius up here, but I try to simulate that lockout with a deadlift. We're having to pull those shoulders back. So that's the kind of movement I'm trying to replicate with these kind of shrugs. But yeah, if you haven't tried it before, give it a go. You use a lot less weight, but you really focus a lot on the contraction. That's it guys, that's session. So full deadlift session done. All my top works for the deadlifts, prioritise that heavy work. Finished off for our accessory work, trying to put on a bit of mass. But yeah, that's it guys. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. You see loads more videos, try and get some more full training sessions in. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.